Hi, I'm Anna.
Hi, I'm Ellen.
And today we're talking about divorce and separation.
Am I? I don't know.
So, Ellen, what's your experience of separation or divorce?
Well, my parents separated and then divorced when I was fairly young, after my dad had an affair and went to live with someone else, live with the other person. My mum was amazing in that situation. She made us realise that, hey, it's not your fault. You're just ending up in this situation. Don't feel like you're to blame at all.
Some people, I guess, don't have that, and
no,
that can be difficult.
Yeah, I was really lucky in that when my parents kind of had the discussion about what was going to happen, my dad was like, the girls need to stay in school where they are. So like, he didn't want to disturb my life at all. And I'm really grateful for that, like to both of my parents, because sometimes when people divorce, they want to divide everything that they own, and that includes like selling the house, or it's because they're moving in with like a new partner. It's going to be difficult to deal with. Like, don't feel like you have to kind of just suck it up and deal with it. Like, you're allowed to feel upset at the situation, because like sometimes if you move house, you have to move schools. And so not only are you getting used to a whole new home life, you then have to get used to a whole new life at school, as you have to remake friends. It's a big change, but there's always a positive to come from it. And just also, you know, if you can, let your parents know how you feel about the situation. And if you can't, like, try and find like either another family member or a teacher.
Or you can speak to Childline.
Childline, exactly. There are people out there who will look after you. Because when you're a kid, you can feel so completely stuck and alone. And there are some times when like you don't know who to talk to sometimes. Like, you will know people who have gone through various different separation situations. It's difficult to say exactly how to deal with that, because every person deals with it differently. Every situation is different. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't define who you are, and you learn from the difficult experiences that you go through.
So sometimes when people's parents separate or divorce, it might not be an easy split. They might have to choose between their parents, or they might not get a choice between their parents, and that can be quite difficult to deal with.
If anyone finds themselves stuck in that situation, just know that you shouldn't be stuck in that situation.
No.
Like, that's never something that a parent should put on a child. Sometimes divorce and separation happens because the other person is not great. And sometimes, you know, need to take that into account. Ultimately, it was an experience that I wish I hadn't gone through. Like, it's not something that is fun to go through at all. But I did learn from the experience, and, you know, it's built me up to be the person who I am today. So, like, it's not something that I'm still upset about. I'm now in a situation with my family where we're all fine and dandy, and you know, we all get on, even if we're not like the family unit we once were. I'm a stronger person for it, I think.
Sometimes people who are in a relationship split up or get separated or get divorced, and that can happen for loads of different reasons. But whatever the reason, you should remember it's not your fault, and don't blame yourself. Thanks so much, Ellen, for coming to speak to us today.
That's all right. Thanks for having me.
That's okay. We'll see you next time. Bye.